Hi guys, so I just filmed like a 20-minute long video and I never pressed record. I am kind of on a new camera. It's my iPhone 5, I got it 2 weeks ago. And the reason why I haven't put up a video in ages, and I have actually filmed about 6 of them since my last video, is because my laptop broke and the camera that I use is, oh my god, it's like the built-in camera. My boyfriend and me went on holiday, like not anywhere special, just down south, and we were away for 2 weeks, and when we came back we turned on the laptop, and obviously because it had just been sitting there and not being turned on, it had like so many updates and all this crap on it, and now it just doesn't work the same as it used to, and it's so annoying. I like hardly ever use it, I can't use it. So anyway, my phone was up for renewal, so I ended up getting the iPhone, and I've kind of just been getting used to it this last week, so I decided to maybe try start filming again, but using this, depending on how we go. At the moment I've got it resting on the windowsill. I'm really wanting, you know, to like, I like to be filming from above, and right now I'm filming like straight on, so obviously I'm feeling a bit fat, and my boyfriend's got this like thing that you're meant to stick onto the windscreen of your car, and you can clip your phone into it, you know, for a sat nav or something, and it moves about. So I'm wanting to get that to kind of clip onto the window, and then I can, you know, position it down. And another annoying thing about the iPhone is there's no viewfinder, and the back camera is better than the front camera, so I'm not going to know how this looks until afterwards. Anyway, I thought I would just do, like, I know I always have like a month between filming and come back and say I'm just doing an update, and then I disappear again, and then I'm doing another update, but this time I'm going to try a little bit harder. I'm not promising anything though. My next day off is Wednesday, so maybe Wednesday there'll be another video up, I'll see. But anyway, it is just an update. I was going to tell you about my hair. The last time I did a video it was like purple and it got kind of pinkier at the ends. It has changed a little bit since then because I put more purple in it, which was Directions Violet, so it went back to like an all over purple colour. And then I came home one night, was kind of drunk, and I picked up my Directions Turquoise, which is a very dark turquoise, and I just slapped it all over my head. I woke up with black hair with a like blue tinge in the sunlight. Absolutely hated it. Everyone was like, oh, you've done your hair? I was like, yes, and don't say anything about it because I hate it. The next day I actually went out and bought a hair stripper, and I decided to go red. I didn't put it straight on. I did get in the shower and I washed it about 10 times with like shampoo until the water was running clear, and I came back out and it was like, you could tell it was turquoise, like it wasn't black anymore. And I do have pictures, but I don't know how to insert them on a video on my phone. I'll see if I can, but I don't think I can, and obviously I can't show you the pictures on my phone because I'm filming on my phone. So yeah, maybe I could just put a link to my Facebook or something if any of you are interested what colour it was. The next thing I did was I put the hair stripper on, and it's colour before the extra one, which is in the silver box, not the pink one. And I put that on and I came out with like ginger at the top and then like a pale kind of turquoise at the bottom. I then, like, whilst my hair was wet and I shampooed it, I put a little bit of bleach in with the shampoo, and that lightened it a bit more. Then I left it with conditioner in all night, and when I woke up the next day I put in another hair stripper. And I know I was bad to my hair over the weekend, but I was not staying with ginger roots and like this aqua turquoisey green colour in my hair. No way. So I just did it all in one. My hair's not even damaged. I know that it looks a mess right now, but I did cut off all the ends. This is just naturally what my hair looks like, frizzy. Anyway, I put that hair stripper in the next day, and it came out with even brighter ginger roots and paler turquoise. It was like an aqua colour. So after I did that, I bleached my roots so that they weren't ginger, they were yellow. And because it was only just the slightest bit of blue left, I did a little test with the red, and the red came out fine, so I just ended up putting the red on top. And this red is a mixture of Fire by Crazy Colour, and I think it's Cherry Bomb or Cherry Something from Fudge paint box. And the reason why I mixed the two was because the Fudge paint box was too red, like it had no depth, and the Fire by Crazy Colour had a bit of depth in it, so I just mixed the two together and it came out this really nice bright red. The underneath of my hair is kind of like a darker plummy purple. I don't know if you can see, but it's like, because of the regrowth at the top, the bleach bath kind of hit it, so it goes from like a red and then goes down to like this dark purpley colour. So the underneath is kind of like an ombre and then the top's just like a really bright red. I don't know how my hair looks down, but I'm just going to leave it down. I haven't been straightening it or blow drying it or anything, and lately I've like not even been tying it up with an elastic, I've just been using a clip, and my hair has got so much healthier for it, and I know it doesn't look healthy, but if I blow dried it and straightened it, you'd see how shiny it was and everything. And if I show you like the ends of my hair, I know because I haven't straightened them, they're not like straight, but I don't know if you can see that. There isn't actually any split ends, because I did kind of give it a trim. So this hair colour has stayed for about 3 weeks now with only one like re-dye, so I'm absolutely loving it. The next thing I'm going to talk to you about is just, well, 3 tattoos and 1 piercing. I'll start with the piercing first. It's in my mouth, it's my tongue web, and it looks really strange at the moment because I've just got it changed from a ring to a curved barbell, so it looks a bit like lumpy and stuff, but I'm going to go back and get it changed back to a ring because I think it liked the ring better. So I'll just show it to you now. And I absolutely love it, and I was just looking in the mirror like behind the phone there, my teeth looked really yellow and I don't know why that was, but they are not yellow, they're white. Kind of awkward, but yeah, so that was my tongue web. It took like it's meant to take 2 weeks to heal, mine took like 3 days. I literally mouthwashed for about 3 days and then forgot all about it, and it healed fine by itself. The only thing is, she said that you've got to watch out for decay, so you've got to change your jewellery quite regularly, but I don't, like, the ring that she gave me is the same sort of ring as my septum, so it's far too big to have in my mouth, it just bashes about everywhere, so I'm going to go back and ask for a small ring so that I can change it myself. I think the last video I did, I'd already showed you my nape, so I won't show you that, but that was my newest piercing along with, well, that's actually not that new, it's like 4 months old now. But anyway, I also got these 2, like the second and the third lobe piercing done. I was going to get 2 more on this side as well, but she said that whoever pierced my second piercing on this ear did it too low down, so I would have to take it out and get it re-pierced so that it goes in a curve, otherwise it'll go like down and then up and it just wouldn't look right. So on to tattoos. You've already seen a sneak peek of this one, but it's the cross on my ear, and it looks wonky when my ear's like that, but if I pull it round you can actually see like it's straight, it's just the way that my ear curves. My other one is this love heart, which looks really wonky on the camera, but it's not that wonky in real life, honest to God it's not. I hope you can actually see me, because when I look up it's like just to like here. Maybe I should sit down a wee bit more. And the last one, kind of awkward to show you. You might already be able to see it with me sitting like this. It's in my armpit, and I got so many people saying, why the hell would you do that? Even the boss of the tattoo parlour was like, oh, I've got 100 tattoos and I couldn't even get my arm tattooed, so I don't know how you're going to handle it. I think you've underestimated the pain and all this. And I went out and I got this Emla cream they told me to get. You can get it behind the counter in Boots, and you put it on, you've got to leave it on for 2 hours, make sure it doesn't dry out, you know, wrap it up in cling film, and they use it for like injections and removal of warts and stuff, so it worked really well, but it actually wore off after the outline, so the colouring was, it was just agony. But anyway, I'll show it to you. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm really sorry, but because it's only 2 weeks old, I'm not allowed to shave it until 4 weeks, so sorry about that. But this is it here. and I absolutely love it. It's just like purples and pinks. Some of the pink has kind of faded, but I think that's just aftercare. It's not anything to do with the tattooists, because they told me that I would have to keep it dry, but it's a bloody heat wave at the moment, and I work in a care home where, I don't know if you know this, but old people are always cold, so when there's a heat wave and we want to open the windows to let a little bit of breath in, a little bit of air in, so we can breathe. Oh, could you close the window, dearie? I'm very cold. It's like, honest to God, I have sweat dripping all the way down, and oh, it's just mental at the moment. It honestly is, because the radiators are still on and everything, and they're sitting about in rugs saying how cold they are, and I'm like, so yeah, I couldn't keep my armpit dry. I did, like, for the first day, because I had to work the day after I got it, I got like a kitchen towel and folded it up so it was like a big, a big bit of it, and put it there, and then like taped it over the top so I would keep changing it. And then after that I was like, you know what, I can't bother, because every 10 minutes I'm going to have to be in the toilet, and I can't do that because I've got to be doing my job, So anyway, the way I looked after it was I washed it. I think the first day I washed it 3 times, the second day I washed it twice, and then after that I washed it twice every day. And I used, I think it's Carex, the hand wash, antibacterial hand wash, and it had silver in it, which is for quick healing. And then I put on Savlon antiseptic cream. Now the guy told me to put this on for 5 days, once a day. The first day I think I put it on 3 times, because it was so tender and so swollen that every time you moved your arm the skin was like chafing, and just that little bit of like cream, it just made it feel so good. So I ended up putting it on like 3 times, the second day twice, and then the 3 days after that I put it on once. And then for like the last end of that week, so like 2 days, maybe the day after, I put on Palmer's cocoa butter just to keep it, feeling nice. But now, like, it doesn't bother me. It's only been done 2 weeks in a day, and for the last week it's been completely fine. I've actually started putting on deodorant the last couple of days, but I went searching for like a good one, because I didn't want to put a spray on it. I did put a spray on it on a Saturday night just because I wanted to be, smelling nice. But yeah. So anyway, I got this, and it's Sanex Dermosensitive Bioresponse. It keeps your skin healthy. It's got 0% alcohol in it, and it was the best one I could buy. There was Sanex normal and everything, but because this was dermo sensitive, and dermo is like skin, to do with skin, so it's sensitive to your skin, I got that one. So yeah, it was £90, and it was in Inverink and Inverness. My finger and my ear was £25 for the both of them, and that was, I can't remember the name of the place, but it's in, oh my god, in Bridgnorth, which is kind of near Birmingham, because that's where my mum stays. I went down there and I was like, you know what, I want a tattoo. So I've just got a few more products to show you, and they're just kind of things I've had for a while and rediscovered, and one of them's a new thing, just because I wanted to bulk up the video a little bit. The first one is this blush by NYX, and it's in the colour Raisin. It just looks like this. I've actually got it on at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, but since I've had my red hair, my coral and my pixie pink blush don't really go with the red hair. They kind of clash a wee bit. So this is like almost the perfect colour, because it does actually give you a natural glow, even though you wouldn't think it because it's kind of purple. The next thing is this Bourjois Liner Clubbing, and I used to use this all the time, and then when I started drawing, like, I drew my eyebrows in black with the eyeliner from Collection 2000, or Collection, and I started to just use it on my eyebrow and then use it on my eye. I still use it for nights out, but during the day now I just kind of use a dark brown, but using it as an eyeliner, 2 hours and it was kind of gone. So I started using this again, and as you can see it's like there on my eye. And you can make this, like, if you just wipe it along the edge, you can get the thinnest nib ever. Like, it's absolutely tiny. I don't know if my camera's going to focus, but then if you dip it in again and you take it back out, it's like a thick nib, So it's really easy to use to get a thin or a thick line. Next thing is this NYX lipstick. I've only used it like 3 times, and all 3 times it's been with red hair. I don't know if you think that it clashes or not, but I think it kind of goes. Sorry for my spots, but this is the colour on my lips. And it's NYX Diamond Sparkling Lipstick in the colour Sparkling Orchid. And it just looks like this. You can see like where the bit that I've used on my lips where it's had like a bit of foundation, but it's a really shiny purpley colour, but it comes out a bit lighter on your lips. You can build like the coverage, but I quite like it just the way it is with one coat. And the last thing is Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream. And I bought this because at the moment I'm not wearing makeup for work like I am today, but if I wake up in the morning or I'm on a double and I just can't be bothered with it, I just want to use a BB cream. So I decided to use this one, and there was light, dark and universal. No, light, medium, dark, universal. And I thought that universal would be, you know, like a clear one that would just kind of suit everyone, but this is what universal is. It looks like this. So I can't actually really use it on myself. So at the moment, because I'm kind of slightly tanned and I've got some tan on, like for some reason my tan won't wash off from the weekend no matter how much I scrub it. It's okay to use just now, but I'm going to have to go and buy another one. They're £6 though, just for, well, it's 30ml, which isn't that bad I suppose. But if I rub it in like really, really well, it kind of lightens it a wee bit, you know, I don't put it on too thick. So that's that, but it would be really good if it was the right colour. Anyway, I better go because I can hear my cat scratching at the door, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!